Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Hey man, hey Paul. So yeah, they should go. They should go live here in 5 minutes. So in 4 minutes actually. So so let's see what Tripwire has to offer here. So how are you guys doing tonight? So I basically just wanted to smack this up and actually see what we could if it's just gonna be shark games and hats, or if there's actually going to be anything interesting related related Rising Storm 2 or anything. Who knows what Tripwire is gonna bring us here. So that's pretty much why.
Welcome to PAX. Please take your seats and silence all cell phones. Our program begins now.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the Tripwire Interactive live stream panel here at PAX. To those of you in the audience who made it here personally, thank you very much for taking your time out of your busy PAX schedule to join us. And for those of you who are watching it online, hello, though we can't say that personally. I'm Jared Creasy, Community Manager here for Tripwire Interactive, and I've got some special guests with me here today. Let's start with John down there.
Hi, John Gibson, CEO, co-founder.
Ian?
I make games sometimes.
Sometimes.
Ian Fish, co-founder of EQ Games, makers of Road Redemption.
Bill Monk, I'm a game director for Killing Floor 2.
All right, so... Okay, a couple Killing Floor fans in the audience.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
So, as you may have saw from the first slide, we've got a couple games to talk about here today. And we're going to dive right into Rising Storm 2, which is, as many of you may know, our big competitive shooter, PC.
Competitive.
And we've got a big fall update we're working on, update 1.1. And we're going to kick it right off with our sneak peek of a trailer of multiplayer campaign.
Oh. Here we go. Okay.
So, for those of you who may not religiously watch every single thing that I post out there on the Tripwire sections of the internet, multiplayer campaign, once again, it allows users to join a server and not just play out one round. You get to play out the entire war through a series of matches with the teams deciding where they're going to fight. And new to Rising Storm 2 compared to Red Orchestra 2, they get to choose which faction they're going to take into battle.
If they
both
fix the
attack and
campaign
defense,
problems.
as well as some bigger overarching new abilities, such as the Ho Chi Minh Trail and Search and Destroy, that allow them to impact that meta map in new and interesting ways. Now, we've just released a preview build of Update 1.1 onto our community test branch yesterday. And we've got an official test going on, literally starting about 2 hours ago, but I'm sure there are still people playing, so for those of you at home, you may want to go check that out.
Yeah, what have you done to fix the possible breaks in the campaign?
Sadly, we're not ready to talk about the final release date of Update 1.1. We're using our community test branch to figure out what's working, what may not be working, and sorting out a lot of balance issues. So be sure to try it out and let us know your thoughts and opinions, because we really, really want to hear them, because they're very useful in these things. But we're not just settling in for Update 1.1. We've got a lot planned, not just this year where we have one more major update, but we're also starting to plan out our next year's set of updates, and we're looking at some pretty big things here. We've got new maps coming in, both our own as well as community-created ones, such as Highway 14, which is the latest of our community-made maps going official. That one's actually coming in Update 1.1. We're looking at heavy machine guns that are placeable, not by the level designers, but by you, the players, as well as ammo points. M113, an armored personnel carrier for the southern factions. Bot support, both online and offline, as well as modes that support them. We're prototyping those now. And many other things, as well as enhancements to our northern factions to help them feel more different, have different abilities and different weapons.
More factions.
So, if there's things that you heard me say that you really like, make sure to go on our Trello boards, our social media, let me know, let the team know those things that you really feel are important, and we'll try and focus on those first. And if there's things that I didn't say, let us know about them in the forums. We always want to know more.
If they don't like them, just don't tell you.
Yeah, just that's fine too. So, but Bill, I think you've got a couple things to talk about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
Let's go
not
right
yet.
into it. All right, so just out of curiosity, who here has played Killing Floor 2? All right, awesome.
That's what we like to see.
A couple
Has anyone been following up on the what we're up to, talking
No.
about our newest event?
No.
All right. So there will hopefully be some new details you guys haven't seen. If you want to go right to the next thing. So this is the Halloween Horrors Monster Masquerade. And we're really, really excited for this event because this is our first totally new event that we've done for Killing Floor 2. Anyone who's played Killing Floor 1, we first did the Twisted Christmas event and then the
Monsters.
Summer Sideshow. And those
Yes.
are, we wanted to bring that back to Killing Floor 2 because of the nostalgia, and it was really, really popular. But we always felt like we didn't have something really badass for Halloween. So we've been
But they
really
said
busy working
new
for about a
factions.
year
That's
now
very
on this
interesting.
event, which is a totally new one that's coming out this Halloween. And we're doing, just like all the other events, it's going to take place over 30 days with a lot of cool stuff. We're doing full Zed replacements. And we're even doing full Zed replacements on the bosses, which we haven't done that before, just because it was a lot more intensive and expensive to completely remake the models. But we super duper went all out on this one. We're just going to go over some of the different creatures. So here's the Gore Fast. We went with like an Egyptian
Very
mummy
interesting.
style.
So what new faction could
And
it be
here's the Gore Fiend, which is like the
for
Pharaoh.
Rising Storm?
This is the Crawler, which is inspired
Special
by
Forces,
Little
probably.
Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. American Special Forces, probably.
Yes, you don't want
That's
to feed
most
them.
likely.
The Siren is the female version of
That's
Frankenstein's
interesting.
monster.
So that's pretty much
And then
confirming
we
Special
have the
Forces.
Slasher, which we've made a werewolf, and this just flows really good with the character. One thing that we try to do with
So
each
interesting.
character is we looked at our current Zeds and we're like, okay, what
So you
type
heard
of
it- heard
cool
it here
classic
first,
monster
folks.
would work best for that guy? And it just kind of organically just clicked into place. What felt like it would really work.
So you're saying that's why the Stalker is the Invisible Woman?
Exactly.
Eh.
Want to go to the next one? This one, which the community has nicknamed the Fish Pound.
He comes from lagoons, dark and mysterious.
So if you slash them up with a katana, is it a fillet of fish?
Could be.
Work with me here. Come on.
Come on, you guys know John's jokes, right?
No, I
No, but they're
They-
learning.
They will soon.
They will.
Okay.
One day.
Oh yeah, exactly.
This is the
Macavie
Abomination, which
or
we went with,
French.
like a blob.
That's
You can
very
see he's got a
interesting. The
bunch of, like,
fucking
trash
French.
integrated to him.
Fuck,
He's got
that would
crazy,
be nice.
googly eyes, and
Ha!
just really ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Here's the Scrake, which is the monster of Frankenstein.
Oh.
And here is the Patriarch, which we went with Jekyll and Hyde.
Jesus fucking
Inspiration.
Christ. Do you guys
And then
think
this is the Husk.
they could,
and
they could
for the
bring the
Husk,
fucking
This
French?
is actually Hans's castle knights of the
Whoa.
undead that kind of protect his castle.
Whoa.
And one cool thing that we've done with
That's
this
fucking
is he doesn't
huge.
shoot his cannon through his arm anymore. He shoots it through his chest plate that opens up, and when
Huh.
that does open up, it exposes
So let me
the
hear,
critical
boys.
zone.
What do you think?
So for anyone
Australian
who
SAS.
knows, you always shoot him in the back. Well, in this update,
Yeah.
you want to focus
Yeah,
on the
I don't
front and
know.
wait for
I
that-
actually don't know
the
the
chest plate to open up.
Australian Special
And we have
Forces.
a big star of the show this time, don't we?
What do you guys
Oh,
think
absolutely.
it's gonna be?
Count Hans.
That's fucking interesting.
He's the one throwing the party, and everyone's invited. And we've done a lot of really cool stuff with him. We've actually modified a lot of his animations. So when he pulls out his guns, he crosses his arms and he hovers.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. The
he
French
throws, spirit
Finbo.
bombs
That's
instead of
that's
regular grenades. It
Finbo,
feels
yeah,
really
that-
cool
that's
when
gotta
he
be- that's
evades,
gotta
like, a bunch
be-
of bats, like,
that would
shoot
be
out of
so
him, and
awesome. Jesus.
So those spirit bombs, how many episodes do they take before he's ready to throw one?
Ah.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so interesting.
So, and they've got a new hangout, a
Yeah,
new
yeah.
fancy little place that
Yeah, that
Hans
would
has
be.
invited everybody
That would
to.
be.
Yeah, this
That
is
would be fucking
this is a
great.
concept art of Hans's castle where he's throwing the party, and we did grab some inspiration from Bedlam because that was a dance party.
Yeah,
for
that
Halloween
would
in
be a
KF1.
totally new faction.
And the next shot will show what it looks like in game.
Yeah.
which is what this is.
Be very interesting with the equipment as well, with the French rifles and so on.
No event would be complete without completely ludicrous, limited time items that you can get. For this event, we have 24. They're totally free. You just have to play the game to get them, and they'll only be available those 30 days, and then you'll have to wait again until next year.
Oh,
to
more
get it.
hats.
And here's a fun
Of
shot
course,
of like what you
fucking
can dress up
more
as.
hats.
And
What
who
is that
doesn't
thing
wanna
on the
have,
back?
Who doesn't want a derpy clot as a backpack? Come on.
I mean,
Right?
he's got that magic wand to, help protect you against things
Yeah,
like friends.
exactly.
Look at that. Fucking noses and beards. Like,
So
come on.
not only do we have, a lot of cool cosmetics coming, lots of things to earn and work towards. There's a couple,
That's fucking
couple things
retarded.
that, you may want to pull the trigger with, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can't have an update without new weapons, so let's go into some details with this. This is the HM Tech 501 medic rifle. It's our first official Tier 5 weapon that we're adding into the game. This is a medic perk weapon, but the secondary perk is also for commando, so they both share the bonuses for the weapon. It's a slow rate of fire automatic rifle, but it's really powerful, and it shoots healing grenades. And this really changes a total dynamic for medic because you got a huge AoE that you can heal your teammates, but also devastating to any Zeds that are in there because it poisons the hell out of them.
Yeah, and for clarification, there are no darts on this thing. It only has those healing grenades.
that is
yeah.
the-
They
the
need
trade-off.
it's the fucking shekels come raining in. Jesus
No
fucking
recharge.
Christ.
It's ammo.
Yeah, but
It's
fucking
its separate
French.
ammo.
What is the
So you got
French
your
weapons?
primary ammo,
They
which
have
is
like the MAT,
actual
of course, the
all-around,
French
and then the
version of the
secondary, which is
MAT.
grenade.
Then they have that French rifle. Yeah.
I'd say it's comparable.
That's so
has
interesting, boys.
A little bit.
Anybody well versed in French weapons here?
And then, so one thing that we've been
That would
doing
be so nice.
is,
And I'm sorry if you're watching
prior
on
to every
Twitch.
update,
I only
we
have.
always do the
I'm
community
reading off
vote
my
where we
fucking
pick
cell
the top
phone here.
community weapons,
So
let people
first
vote
of
on
all,
which one
it's
they wanted.
I have to sit
This
here
is the one that you
scrunching
guys had
to if
picked.
I.
It's the F and FAL.
Okay, nobody's watching
it's
on
a tier
Twitch.
4 weapon.
So
One
doesn't-
slight change that we made is this is actually
but
a sharpshooter
switching
weapon now.
back and forth here.
And it's shared
Let's see.
with commando as secondary perk, so they both can share it. So this is the first sharpshooter and commando type weapon. It's really powerful rounds. You can go semi or full auto.
Yeah,
full
the-
auto is
the,
700
it's go-
RPM, so it's
Oh.
really fast. It takes some
nice.
experience to control it good, but it's
That's
really
the FAL.
devastating, and I like this weapon a lot.
And I think there's a reason people are going to want to come in and defeat Hans, isn't there?
Oh yeah. So, if you win all the seasonal
What?
objectives, this time the reward is the MKB-42s, and you get a special skin that goes with Hans. The only way to acquire this weapon is to play the event and win the seasonal objectives. But for anyone who happens to miss out or they can't do it, it will then later be available to everyone during Christmas, the Christmas event.
Yeah, those weapons really made their name during the Battle of Stalingrad, I understand.
I mean, some people like to say that. Repeatedly.
I like to say it over and over again.
Speaking of weapons, we've also got some sweet new.
Yeah, exactly.
Prestige.
The polls, they really
Absolutely.
didn't
So
talk
we're,
about that.
Introducing Prestige Reset Level 2.
They
now you'll have
more
it,
talked about
for
like
every,
the
perk
campaign
that you
and
do
what's
it
going to
with,
come
you
in the
get the
next
tier 1
stages. They
weapon
didn't
counterpart
detail it, but
with
they
a
talked
unique
about
skin
new
and 2
factions
million
actually
voltage.
coming. So that's
And then there's,
super
another new
interesting.
system that's a
That is
bit
the most
more
important thing here, boys and
in your
girls. That's
face,
the
or maybe
fucking
you should say
faction
in the
announcement.
Zed space,
They
right?
talked about
yeah.
new weapons
This one
and
is
stuff.
a lot of fun. This is the
so yeah,
headshot
but
effects
nothing
bundle.
specific.
We actually came up with this idea in 2015, but we never had a time to really
that's
integrate it.
super
and
interesting.
Just really felt like
But look at all
Halloween
the
was the right
weapons that
time
bring
for
out
this.
the killing floor. Look
And
at all that
what
shit.
this is, it's a bundle pack that you can buy. You get 5 different special headshots whenever you get a headshot and you kill them. The relaxing
with
hearts.
love. There's some options for everybody here.
And the cool thing with this is it's actually, if you're playing with your friends, it can feel really competitive because you really know who got the headshot. Now there's no question to that. And so by default though, say I purchase this and I have it and I'm playing with Jared, he won't see my headshot effect unless he goes into the options and selects that he wants to see it.
So don't
because
worry.
we don't want to piss people off and have this goofy stuff, in their face. But
it's there if you want to see it.
yeah,
Especially all those berserkers out there. You know what you really want.
yeah, the comic book one. This is a looping video, but we have a bunch of different boom, wham, whack.
It's the only way to play.
Exactly.
All right, then
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
let's
but
segue
yeah,
back a little bit.
that's very interesting.
So we're going to Hans's
But
little
any of you
European
guys
raid party.
no French or
is he
no
gonna-
French
is he gonna be
weapons
there?
here? We need to.
He's going to be there. He's DJing.
Gotta be very
and we've
interesting.
also done full voice replacement for the trader, just like we did in the last
But what's
event.
gonna be interesting here
So
in
he
like
will
11
play
minutes, they're gonna
survival
start
and endless. So he's the guy talking to you.
Oh,
and
here in a bit,
talking
they're gonna
smack
start
and
the
being hilarious
they're
like
gonna start the
patriarch was.
Q&A.
And we have got a couple
Let's
lines that we wanted to share with you
Fucking
guys.
hope somebody's
It's
asking
a
some Berwin.
century, and in all that time, this time spent with you is the worst time of my life.
He seems a little upset.
Yeah, he's grumpy.
All right, let's try another one. Maybe he gets happier.
Do not expect this success to continue, worm. My specimens will come for you again after trader time.
What the fuck?
All right.
So when can people actually get a hold of this? I know we've said Halloween a few times, but maybe they want something more concrete.
All right, so we're super excited to announce it's going to be available October 2nd on PC, PS4, and Xbox. And the end of next week.
All right.
All right.
Get that going.
All right. And then end of next week, we're going to hopefully release the first beta. So anyone who wants to help test it and make sure that's really awesome and solid, jump on in. But if you want to wait, we totally get that too.
And that is a target date. It may slide. Just a heads up.
Don't hate us. We want it to release.
So, and I mean, we just keep adding new things to Killing Floor, but it's been a while since we did what was it, a mapping contest?
Yeah, so we're also announcing a new mapping contest. This is New Grounds. We're really excited because the last time we did this, we
more
got so
people
much
to do
awesome
their work
content
on Killing Floor.
that really
That's
added
good.
a lot to the game. So we're really excited to see what you guys come up with. You want to go to the next slide? We're doing a total of 50,000 in cash prizes. There's going to be two
Killing
categories:
Floor,
best survival
but actually
map
they've just
and
announced
non-survival
in
map.
Rising
And
Storm
we don't
2
want to limit
a
anyone
new
to
faction
their creativity. So
after
it's
the
literally anything
campaign
you want to do.
update, the 1
probably
point
the crazier the
whatever.
So
The
person
campaign
makes
update,
Uncle Bill's Wild West
then they're gonna be
Adventure
working on a
in
new
Western Theme
faction.
Park.
That is fucking
win my
awesome.
vote.
That is a nice thing, as I understood it. So
we're still squaring away
so
exactly
that's
when
how
we're
I
gonna
understood
start,
it.
but the end of this competition is going to be February 4th, 2019.
So a new faction that
It's
could be
hosted by
fucking
Mod
anything. We were
DB,
talking
and
about
you see
either
link right there.
the
That's
Mac
up
V,
to date. So
like
there's more
Special
details to be
Operations
found.
Command Vietnam or
you,
Military
map
Assistance
presenter.
Command Vietnam,
Absolutely.
the Special Operation Group.
What if people wanted a little
so,
bit
yeah.
more Halloween? Do we have something for them?
We do have a
Yeah,
little,
they talked about it in the
little video
beginning.
teaser that we'd like to show. This is
but
kind
yeah.
of the first time seeing what they look like in motion.
But don't worry, you
This
can
is,
you
our
can
new,
rewind this
in-game
this
menu that
up.
we do for all
I'm
of
gonna
our
put this
events.
video
Just
up.
hit play and check it out.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the French. Yeah, we were talking about that. That would be super awesome. Them actually slamming in the fucking French. That's 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 something fucking special if they choose to do that. Oh, that Killing Floor shit is really weird. That's amazing. Chinese? Ooh, that would be a fucking wild one. Or Russian. Russian advisors, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if there were any Russian advisors in Vietnam. Maybe? That could be fucking wild as well. Russian fucking advisors. Yeah. All this the fucking French rifle. Oh shit.
Killing Floor 2, but we're not working on just Rise and Storm 2 and Killing Floor anymore. We've got a couple of new things that are really awesome in the pipeline.
Oh,
John,
here they
why don't
fucking
you
come.
start-
Here we go.
lead us into this.
Fucking shark
Thanks, Jared.
game
So
and
one of the things that we
motorcycles.
announced at E3 was that we're now moving into publishing third-party titles. So what this means is we get to work with some great studios to either help them
Exactly, the
release their game or help
stoner.
them bring their games
Exactly,
to
we
other
want the
platforms.
stoner.
And one of the first games that we're doing is Road Redemption. And Ian, just jump right in and tell us about it.
Yeah, Road Redemption. You guys all have played that, right?
Yeah, the
You
mass
get it.
36.
All right,
yeah.
now raise your hand if you've played Road Redemption or you own it.
No.
Wow, so many hands. Yeah, well, out of those people, who's actually called my phone?
His phone number is in the game.
My phone number is in the game. That's my real number. Feel free to call anytime, day or night, especially night. And if you happen to be a world-famous YouTuber with 50 million subscribers, please don't edit out my phone number when you make a video of our game. Just make sure every single 10-year-old in the world will call me for the next month. Yeah, so Road Redemption. Okay.
No. So he was talking about
Do you guys remember Road Rash?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
What about Twisted Metal?
No.
Yeah, right. And Motor Storm. How about that one? Yeah. Okay. Well,
All right, a little less.
One person.
yeah. Well, Road Redemption is better than all of those combined. But it definitely took all those
Yeah, this
classic
is
games
just.
as an inspiration.
I'm switching back and
what we
forth. So
found
sorry if
was
you're watching on the
that
Twitch
there aren't
here.
a lot of games anymore that really combine action
I'm watching on my
and
phone here.
fast-paced racing.
Yeah.
There was really kind of nothing at this generation, and the last Road Rash game was over a decade ago, and we thought this is something that we really miss, and we want to see
But
more
yeah,
of
I'm
it.
really seeing
so we
here
got
the,
together and we made Road
I'm really
Redemption.
hoping somebody is asking
And,
some fucking relevant
It
questions
really
at the Q&A.
combines that deep kind of tactical combat you'll see in something like Dark Souls, not quite that complex, with basically racing game that you go 200
Tactical
miles per hour.
combat racing
So
game.
it's like Killing Floor, but on a motorcycle really fast.
So I think for we saw not a lot of people. in this
Tactical
particular audience
combat
had
on
seen
a
it yet, so
motorcycle.
we've got an example of the
Fuck.
console release or console announcement trailer to give you all a better example of what Road Redemption's like in motion.
But
Let's
yeah,
take a look.
whatever they need to do to make money, I guess. Oh, it's probably gonna be fucking loud. Yeah. Fucking assholes. So what? You drive around on a motorcycle, clubbing each other to death. Exactly, for how long is that gonna be exciting? Yeah, exactly. But the M113 is already announced with one of the upcoming updates. So yeah.
So, Ian, why don't you tell people a little bit more about the different ways to play the game and
Yeah, absolutely. So Road Redemption, you have a campaign mode. It takes you across the country to chase down this bounty on this assassin who killed one of the world leaders, and it's you and your gang versus every other gang in the country in this post-apocalyptic United States, and you're all just fighting and trying to race to the end. And you have missions where it's a more traditional race with combat. Then you have takedown missions. Then in certain parts of the game, there'll be this kind of hallucinogenic gas, and it makes you think that cars are falling from the sky, or maybe they are. I don't know.
When I run into them in game, I get the impression they're really there, but that's all.
Right, it's a great hallucinogen, very very effective, and
Like, do they think this is
Yeah,
like
so I don't know who was
remotely
playing here.
hilarious
They're not very
themselves?
good. But the game also has a quick race mode, and it also has an online mode. And the entire campaign is playable 4-player split screen. Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Yeah,
It
please
really
clap.
looks tactical. It looks like holding down W and sprint
There you go.
or whatever,
Yeah,
shift, and
4-player,
just
2-player, 3-player split
spamming
screen.
fucking,
We also
you know,
have
just
an
spamming the
online
club.
multiplayer mode that is
like, fuck.
your gang versus another gang. It's a battle race. And what we thought is cool is that at the end of the race, you don't just have to
Oh
sit
my
there at
goodness.
the finish line. You can actually drive backwards and take out members of the other team that haven't crossed the finish
you
line
know,
yet.
I'll bet you have to
And that's
buy
kind of my favorite
skins
thing
for
to
the
do.
motorcycle.
You just kind of sit there with a shotgun or with an Uzi and just take them out. So it's not all melee combat. The game also has pipe bombs, C4, all sorts of stuff.
We have melee weapons, short, long, varieties, blocking, directional attacks, and my personal favorite is just kicking people off of rooftops.
There you go.
As you said, and as the trailer announced, it's coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch later this year. Available now on
Thank
Steam.
fucking Jesus, it's not for
Today, if you like
PC.
what you saw, grab 3 friends, go kick them off rooftops. Super fun.
In the game.
In the game.
Yeah.
In the game. Depends on your friends. And if you really don't want to take my word for it, join us at The Mix today, starting now through 11 o'clock tonight. We're there. We've got
Battle
the game running
Royale.
on through PlayStation
My ass.
4s, and we're going to be there all day. So come on by, talk to us, play the game. Now, Bill and Ian, you guys have been like conspiring together for a little bit, and I'm a little bit scared, but I think you guys came up with something. And
Yeah.
can you tell us what you guys have been doing?
Well, I mean, you know, you take Killing Floor 2 and Road Redemption, we couldn't resist doing a crossover items for the 2 games. So we're really excited. We've added a Road Redeemer bat into Killing Floor 2. It's
A bat.
comparable to the Katana. It has the exact same DPS, but it strikes a little bit slower and hits a little bit harder and is blunt damage instead of cutting damage. And it's a lot of fun playing this weapon.
And then Ian, something's come to Road Redemption as well, right?
That's right. That's right. If you have Road Redemption and you have Killing Floor 2, boom, you get Hans and you get DJ Scully. That's right.
Tell us what Hans can do.
Yeah,
and
so
Scully
Hans,
can do.
he's a playable character, and he's the only playable character in Road Redemption that has this power shield that you'll see on some of the enemies, and it's a recharging power shield, so he's kind of more powerful than pretty much any other character in terms of the damage that he can take. He
Oh
also
my
starts
goodness! It's the
with grappling
Tripwire
right?
Tripwire fucking
I mean, you know,
motorcycle
in a high-speed chase,
third
it's like you wanna make a
party
sharp turn,
fucking
boom, hit the
something.
grappling hook on, you know, a
Something
light
with
post or
a.
something,
We're
make
just
a really
waiting here
sharp
for the
turn.
Q&A
You can also
to see
use
what
it
they
as
say
kind of like
about the new
Batman
faction
grappling hook
in
that it
in Rising Storm
pulls
2.
toward it, so you can use it for a speed boost. It's just a really great advantage. And then we have DJ Scully, and
Yeah,
he,
somebody
unlike the
fucking
other riders,
shoot me in
cannot
the head.
purchase health upgrades. He has to earn his
Jesus.
health through killing other riders. So he's got this crazy vampire characteristic, and he has this big samurai sword, and you just go to town on the other racers. So they're really great additions to the game.
Hans? Yeah, where's my Hans? Bring the Flammenwerfer.
So
Jesus
for
Christ.
PC, it's going to be
Yeah.
out October 2nd with the event
October
update.
2nd.
And then for
Hans,
console, it'll be
bring out the
available for Christmas.
Flammenwerfer.
All right. Thank you guys for sharing your secret crossover material. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Definitely, once you get your hands on it, let us know what you think. We're tempted to do more, but we always want to hear from you guys. And then, John, you've been chomping at the bit to talk over there.
Yes.
But
yes,
about
I-
the shark game.
So I'm going to talk a little bit more about Main Eater. Some of you may have seen when we announced this at E3 with a really
Here
cool
comes the
trailer.
shark game.
And Man Eater is an open world action RPG where you play as a shark. It is a Shark PG. Sharks! Oh, shit. It is a Shark PG. So, full single-player, story-driven campaign. And but let's show you a video for those of you that may have not seen the reveal.
Shark Battle Royale.
Close your eyes and imagine a place where the sun is bright and the beaches are white. A place filled with southern charm, where the water is as warm as the welcome. So come feel the wind in your sails. Kick back and relax. Enjoy the local cuisine. Your dream vacation is waiting for you here on the Gulf Coast. Go to maneatergame.com now to book your vacation. Operators are standing by.
That pretty much looks as fun as getting a toenail ripped out.
Yeah, it's hard to follow up that trailer, but I'll try. So people have been, we did this trailer, which is kind of a tease, but people. Really
so when you're eating the first 10 fucking blondes,
so
big boob blondes in the water, you're eating them, fucking
the game is
hell.
set in the southern U.S.
It's like,
Gulf area, and we have announced that previously, and people have asked, are there really shark attacks in the southern Gulf area?
So you're just like munching on fucking fat Americans in the southern Gulf.
This is a news story I just searched yesterday, and the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, a teen was attacked in the Gulf Coast by a shark. So yes, it happens. Really, what the player is doing there in the Gulf is, they're exploring the rivers and bayous, as well as the ocean.
Yeah, you should identify as a shark. Yeah, do it.
The reason they're exploring is
shark aside.
That's code name for eating people. To level up the shark. They're also looking to find the special evolutions which allow them to do upgrades to the shark. And they want to find new places to wreak havoc and raise the bounty. And I'll talk a little bit more about bounty later on. So you're exploring, like any good open world game, there's lots of places to go. There's a big open world. There's cool stuff to find. But there's more than that because.
But how are they gonna make you buy DLCs for the shark game? That's the question.
That's one of their main interaction methods with the world.
How are they gonna fucking make you buy something super expensive?
In Maneater, you're going to do some sparring with the local wildlife. You're going to be, alligators, jellyfish, other sharks. There's lots of things out there to fight. Also, of course, there's going to be humans. I mean, the game is called Maneater after all. So there's got to be some humans. You could be raiding a beach for swimmers. You could be knocking people off jet skis and eating them. Or as I like to call it, fast food. Come on, work with me here. You're going to make my daughter think that my jokes really are all bad. That's the exact same sound she makes. Jumping onto boats and making a meal out of the passengers is always fun. Sinking yachts and other boats to get to the tasty morsels inside. You can also do environmental damage, breaking docks, just wreaking general havoc. But what happens when you do this? Well, this is where the bounty system comes in. There is a price on your head. So when you're doing these things, you're going to attract hunting parties. And
I heard there was something about sharks going on.
We're discussing what is going to be the shark DLC.
Property. When your bounty is lower,
there's lots of different types of sharks.
Shotguns in their canoes.
Yeah, they announced a new faction.
Look what happens when a redneck with a shotgun.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. After the campaign, next there's gonna be a faction. So the chat has been going on here with. We've been talking about what it's probably gonna be MacV or the French, or like a SOC, the Special Operations Group, or something like that.
You could do like a VC faction or something.
Yeah, but what would that be? Commandos.
Is it like local force, NAF, or Sapper Commandos?
Sapper Commandos.
Come on, Sapper Commandos.
Cobra Commando.
We all love
Even
it.
better.
Scratches his fingernails on the chalkboard. It makes me hair stand on my back and my neck now.
Yeah, that's
basically he says, you pay me enough.
yeah, who fucking knows? But I'm looking forward here to the Q&A to see when they're done with this stupid shark shit. To see what they if please somebody ask a fucking decent question.
Your bounty high enough across multiple regions, across the whole world. You're gonna
yeah, you can probably like buy a tiger shark skin or something like that. I don't know.
The main antagonist is an elite shark hunter that you have an axe to grind with or a tooth to sink. But make sure you're powerful enough before you call them out. Otherwise, things might not turn out your way. So, how do you get more powerful? Well, there's a process we call eat, grow, evolve. And we're going to talk a little bit about how this works. I think is our video up next?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so we have a video that, be prepared because it is a little gory, but this shows the process of how you grow your shark.
Baby
I'm just watching fucking Nemo here.
Yeah.
Fucking grown ass men sitting here watching fucking Nemo.
Mama shark
Jared, I think we got the wrong video.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip over this now.
Okay, yeah, that's not really how you level up your shark. But it was fun. So you start out in you're a small shark. You've been
So they're just wasting people's time now. Okay.
Your mother's belly, and you're just this tiny shark, and you eat nutrients, animals, people, boats, docks, etc.
But the fucking a new faction, that's awesome news.
And when you grow and level up the shark, you put the points
like the French, that would just be so fucking amazing.
If they did the French, then I would be just like, yes.
Yeah.
Take my money now.
It's because it's so fucking different, isn't it?
These points
Yeah.
affect the overall power level of the shark in different ways. For example, putting points into ferocity will increase
You
the
have
critical
like
damage. You're not ready for
proper,
me.
full-on conventional warfare.
Yeah.
There's none of this like
it affects the overall power level of the shark in different areas.
Like US units tended to not get overrun, whereas it happened to the French quite a lot because they just didn't have the firepower.
Now the evolutions are upgrades.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're gonna be sitting there with bolt action rifles.
Yeah, like bolt actions and semis and.
Bigger teeth, serrated teeth that cause.
Yeah, I mean it'd be nice if they could.
Serrated skin that damage.
I mean, if the M113 is in the works, why not light tanks or little like Greyhounds, M8 scout cars and things? If the French are going to be in.
Or like like a Willis Jeep with something on or something like that.
Yeah.
The choices you make in leveling up your shark's attributes affect the evolutions you can equip. For example, putting a lot of points into ferocity will allow you to equip more jaw or teeth evolutions. Putting a lot of points into endurance will allow you to
I'm actually looking at the shark on a boat.
Yeah, like repeating the same fucking footage.
I mean, yes, it looks like madcap fun, who doesn't.
Why would a shark need a boat?
And it is. There's also strategy and RPG gameplay here.
It wanted to be a different shark, like a special shark with a boat.
There's no laser beams on your head, sorry guys. No freaking laser beams. But we do push things a bit to be able to do creative and fun things.
Did he just say it's designed to sound plausible with a shark like breakdancing on top of a boat?
And the answer is no, you can't, not today. But we have something maybe a little better. Go ahead and start it up, Jerry. This is one of our test levels.
But after all these years doing this and watching these PAX things happen, we come to the conclusion that they're not right in the head. Sometimes it just seems like fucking.
No.
And just see what happens when the shark encounters 50 people.
So like after you killed the first first, 100 people, like, what then? Like, you know what? You're gonna sink a fucking cruise liner or what?
So you saw a little pulse he did there, and it kind of outlines the characters. That's the electromagnetic. Oh, that's a little bowling there. Yeah, I can't talk.
Oh, he's stuck on land now. Oh no, he waddled back in. Okay, whatever.
They're all screaming like there's a shark trying to eat them. I don't get it. It's really odd.
Oh yeah, could you check the roadmap? What they actually says there if they've updated that happens?
Yeah, it can do.
I think he's dead. Maybe.
Yeah, who knows with this this fucking shark game? Who fucking knows? They just take retardedness to a whole new level. Like fuck.
That is Maneater test level, 50 people versus a shark.
That's what John does all day.
That's what I do all day.
No, John. What fucking happened to you, man? Jesus.
So
Yeah, is anything new here?
Oh, questions.
There might be people who may have questions about one
Please,
of the things we talked
something
about today, or
relevant.
maybe one of the things we didn't talk about. If you have them,
Please line up at the mic.
start
No,
right up there.
no,
But
no,
anybody
read
who may have
something.
come here maybe in a costume of some sort, I think you should come up to the front so we can decide
yeah.
what prizes you should get. Because I think we got some cool prizes from some of our partners, including video cards, headsets, and some cool little thumbsticks to enhance your controller gameplay.
I think these are. This is a GTX 1080. Can I take it home?
I mean, I don't have one yet.
Okay.
Oh no! You can spend the
Just
dosh
like the
on a
game,
video
she
card.
throws money.
All right, so
Look at the creepy people wearing fucking gas mask and a shark.
let's do this with volume. I'm going to point. You guys cheer, and we'll decide how.
Well, everybody's
various
different.
prizes go out.
Some
So
people are
we've
just
got
more different than other
two
people.
headsets, 2 video cards. Those will be our main prizes. Let's hear it for the first Mrs. Foster on the left. All right. All right.
They just want to buy time so they don't have
Second
to
Mrs. Foster
answer any
with a
questions.
Drake.
That's all they want.
Gosh, that was a real thing.
Let the shark guy get the graphics cards and just get on with it.
Let's hear it for Left Shark.
Just mildly retarded fucking clapping.
Baby shark. Baby
That's-
shark.
And then, I guess, Mama Shark? And then let's give it up.
Yeah, you should
our
fucking be
Vietnam
walking in there in fucking full DC camouflage and I don't know. Shooting an RPG or something.
All right, John, you heard a lot of that clapping. You want to go ahead and hand out some prizes here?
I'll hand them out. You guys tell me who won.
All right.
I'll be the good cop. You be the bad cop.
Our first Astro A40. Let's give it to a shark.
This is actually painful to watch. He's just giving it to the person who's closest to him.
The NVIDIA 1080. Is that a Founders Edition?
I think
It is a Founders Edition.
It is a Founders Edition, Jerry.
Come on, fucking
It's a
give
really
away
good card.
this.
I mean, it's not a 2080, but it is a really good card.
If it was 28, I'd really keep
I think let's give it up for Mrs. Foster on the far left.
Why don't they just make them fight to the death?
Yeah, fucking you have to fight for it.
Yeah. Our second
see who of those with the gas mask actually is wearing a proper filter. Somebody's gonna collapse here soon of fucking oxygen.
This goes to our second Mrs. Foster. And then our Astros will go to Vietnam.
Oh, there's actually somebody, a medic. A fucking medic. Look at that. Oh, fucking way. Yeah.
I'll need performance thumbsticks for those who need performance enhancements.
That'd be nice, actually, Korean. Yeah.
I mean, what else is on the roadmap? Like,
some people do.
And like VSOG and stuff.
I haven't seen it, so I'm just.
So anyway, moving on. Please take your prizes, sir, and give a big round of applause to all of our cosplayers. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's give one more round of applause for our awesome cosplayers there.
Before we jump into the questions, too, one thing, if you didn't notice, there are Tripwire beanies in most of these seats. If you didn't get one, we'll have some somewhere over here.
There'll be some, I believe.
Tripwire
if you didn't get one, we'll have them outside
life,
after the panel's done because they don't.
They're over here in the corner. But to paraphrase Oprah, you get a beanie, and you get a beanie, and you get a beanie.
So, all right, let's go to our first question. Go ahead.
Hello. So I love Killing Floor 2. It's a great game.
Good
job with
Thanks,
that.
Man.
And the updates are fantastic. You guys do a good job with that. But I have to ask if there is possibility of a Killing Floor 3, or is that confidential?
Anything's possible if you believe.
I wouldn't call it confidential. I'd say we're pretty happy with Killing Floor 2, and we have a lot more on the way right now. It's highly likely one will be in existence at some point, but it's not something I would say we're heavily thinking about just yet.
Oh yeah, focus is on Killing Floor 2.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Killing Floor 7, is that an option?
I have a question about Road Redemption and the update with Hans. I was curious how
still a little bit weirded out about why they still got the hats on.
Rechargeable shield in Road Redemption.
That's a tough one. He might just be OP. I don't know.
I think he's got a lot less health.
Yeah, I think he starts with 50% health.
That's true. Yeah, we have a coder, and he's made all of the characters, and he balances them very well. So he's maybe not OP, but he's gonna be great.
All right, thanks.
Hey guys, I think you mentioned the new medic gun is going to be the first Tier 5 weapon.
Yep.
Wondering if you guys are going to continue to roll out Tier 5s or even beyond for some of the others to just kind of keep things across the board somewhat even?
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely be, looking at that. We have some other stuff that, we have weapons that are planned out all the way in 2019. And keep in mind with the weapon upgrade system, you can upgrade other ones to the Tier 5. This one just starts at the Tier 5. But we are looking at, adding... We got some really cool other things.
I think
that are
the
in the works.
official list of weapons that we draw from is 150 weapons long, and we just try and find something that fits what we're trying to bring into the game at the time.
150 weapons. Yeah, we would like that for some of your other games. You fucks.
Hey, that's a cool idea. Is that on the list?
150. Are you fucking kidding me?
And then, as Bill mentioned, we have the weapon upgrade system, which is going to go through a bit of a retune.
The one with the shekels, get the money, gets the weapons. That's apparently how it is.
There's a lot of player feedback that happened with the first iteration, and a lot of that's going to be enacted on.
My theory is they spent all the money from Vietnam on moving to their new HQ.
Not quite ready to start announcing those yet. Though Bill likes to leak things, so.
Well, only if you get me drunk. Give me some alcohol, and then I'll start talking.
Hi, so let's see. I like Killing Floor 2 a lot. Thanks very much for making it.
Thank you for being a player.
And when Maneater launches, do I get to look forward to like a Berserker crossover of sorts with new weaponry?
Did you say Berserker?
Yes, I did.
That's the coolest thing I've heard today.
So is that confirmed then?
I don't know. You got to tell us your idea, man.
Maybe it's a guy in a suit. Maybe it's a weapon. I don't know. What's a Berserker? There's so many opportunities here.
Maybe the Berserker just starts biting people. I don't know.
All right, Bill.
Or maybe starts using the shark teeth as like kind of weapons, like the Stack Strikers.
You just wasted your opportunity to try to get a laser beam on the shark, but okay.
Well, no. I'm not speaking for Maneater features. I'm speaking for Killing Floor 2.
For Killing Floor, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
That would be awesome.
See, you're giving Bill the right ideas right now.
Mm-hmm.
Giving him the feels.
So my question is for Maneater.
Get on with it.
Fucking sharks.
Can you play the Megalodon? You cannot play the Megalodon yet. That would be cool. And we're not ready to talk about other species yet. The species that you saw was a bull shark, and yeah, stay tuned.
Fair enough, thank you.
All right, there was a slide during the Maneater thing where it showed the shark was 11 feet long on this like size slide, and it was like the very beginning. How big can the shark get?
It's funny when we, it's early UI.
We're
and
talking
when we
about
took
the
that
fucking
screenshot,
size
one
of
my guys
sharks
said,
here.
Somebody's
What
going to look
is
at that and say,
the
and they're going to be
fucking
smart, and they're going to say,
National
the shark's going to get 99 feet long. But it's not going to get 99 feet long. It'll be big. It'll be realistically big.
Wait,
or realistically a little bigger than.
Realistically big?
Yeah.
Literally
but
realistically big, or
it will not get Megalodon size.
Yeah, it's not my game, that's
unless
for sure.
the people that are watching that made the Megalodon maybe want to give us a lot of money, and then
I
maybe
would
we'll make an
fucking
album.
love that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just play Road Redemption and call Ian, and then he'll give you my phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give it to you right now, actually.
You guys could do like a conference call.
My question is about Maneater, and I was wondering if there's
Oh
any
my God.
survival mode where there are serious penalties for dying.
So, the game is there are some penalties for dying. I don't really want to go into that part of it yet, but there is the
Yeah,
main campaign
I
mode,
don't
and
understand your
is,
question.
that is really how you play the game. Although after messing around with just dropping a bunch of people in a big lake, and
Yeah, I'm
eating
sorry
them
if you're
shark,
watching
I
on
think we might
Twitch
wanna
here.
add
It's
that
of
too.
course.
Thank you.
I'm watching this off
Thanks for
my iPhone. So if there is any questions, I'll just.
If you don't mind, I got 2 questions for Killing Floor 2.
Go ahead.
Sure. So the first one is, after the last update, they introduced the Doomstick. I'm wondering if there's any plans to try to improve this weapon, because it's kind of lackluster as it seems right now.
It's
Shadow
getting an
Lord,
update.
yeah, it's not my game.
In this
Sure.
beta.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
And my second one is, I've been playing on PC since, I think, 2009 when the first one came out. But I have a lot of friends who play on Killing Floor 2 on console. And they complain that
Moved on to
it's
something
difficult
interesting
to get
yet,
the
or?
seasonal events through the tickets. Because
No. Just how big can sharks get, and
you require 5 of them.
something
Is there gonna
about
be
some
anything done
fucking
to
hats,
help out
probably. I don't know.
The console players, because they can't
Can the
just
sharks
buy
get
the
hats?
tickets like you
Is
can
there
on
gonna
Steam?
be
Is there going to be crossover hats?
You're talking in the marketplace.
crossover hats? Yeah.
We're trying to look at potentially tuning that up a little bit to make it a little bit easier for them to get it.
Especially after you have that clot backpack. I know there are a lot of people who are going to want that.
We're looking at some bigger, I mentioned this earlier and what we're up to. We're looking at some bigger Z-economy tuning based on a lot on player feedback, and that's going to roll a large part into that. But as Bill said, we're also looking at some more.
But they gave us a
instant
bit
tweaks
with
that
the
we're gonna be
fucking
going
campaign
into this
and the
update
new
with,
faction.
'cause
That's
that Z-economy tuning's a bit further out.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're shooting
Fucking
for
hell.
Christmas for that one.
I think so, yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dude, you
the
dressed
only
like a
thing they need
shark
to
and
do
didn't
is,
ask about man-eater.
come up
man.
with
I'm just
more
saying.
maps that are like fucking shorter.
They talked
Alright, my
about
question
that,
is about
highway.
Maneater. Is there the
Maneater.
ability to do a
They talked about that
pacifist
Highway
run?
15 thing or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, Highway 10.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's got objectives from A to N.
But one of the things we are
yeah.
working
Why?
on is making being a stealthy shark fun. It's something that a lot of people ask about. Is okay, I can be the real rogue shark that goes out and just wreaks havoc, and eats people on the beach, and haha, look, everybody, like you saw, screaming and swimming out of the water. But what if you want to be that just terrifying shark that picks off the lone swimmer? And so we're really looking at ways to reward if you want to play the game that way.
Awesome. Game looks great. Thanks for showing it off.
Thank you.
So, on the note of like the Man-Eater Killing Floor crossover, you said you really like that tail whip attack. Why not make a bat that has a chance to throw the Zeds?
I'm not going to talk about any specifics.
Shark tail on a stick.
But you may be very happy later this year.
What are you talking about, Jake?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm
And
talking
now a
about.
completely different person has stepped
Yes.
up to the mic who has not asked a question before.
Okay, I just had to say, after that one thing, I thought of one idea for Man-Eater.
All right.
Why not, for a crossover with Killing Floor, why not have, say, Hans or someone as one of the people coming after your bounty?
What's that?
That's a cool idea.
Why not have one of, like Hans or the Patriarch come after the bounty?
Come after
The bounty, like, could be a boss.
Yeah.
Like a boss that
Yeah.
try to hunt you down.
Yeah,
Oh,
that could be cool.
fucking hell.
There you go.
Which one would you pick?
Jen, why do we watch these? Seriously.
I don't know, because every year I'm just hoping for some, Rising Storm 3. Oh, really?
What's the old...
I don't know.
It's the old Melchett
I think
quote,
you mean
we attacked
the
like
fish
this
pound?
18 times in the
the
past.
fish
They'll never
pound,
expect
yeah.
it again.
There you go.
You can find it in the swamps of Georgia, I hear.
So for Killing Floor 2, as
Oh,
much as I
more
like the
Killing
92
Floor.
FS, I was wondering if the individual classes could get unique 9mm pistols, just to have varied gameplay as well as magazine size, or potentially swap some of them to like 45s or 40 cals.
Yeah, so this is an idea we've been thinking about for a really long time. We currently, with everything else we have slated, if it happened, it
Yeah,
would
so
be
they're
really
just
far
asking
off,
questions about fucking,
and maybe
just
potentially
spinning
going
ideas, go to the
into,
fucking forum if you want to do
future
that. Jesus.
game.
Yeah, like the reason every perk gets the same pistol, because originally, much like Killing Floor 1, the pistol was the way we guaranteed players had a flashlight on them before we switched the flashlight to a body attachment. So that's the reason why going from KF1 to KF2, everybody got the same pistol. But once that change was made, as Bill said, it's something we've considered. It's just not been something that really bubbled up to the top of the priority list. But if that's something players think we should focus on, definitely let us know, because our priority list does change from time to time.
Yeah, we always have a huge challenge if there's like a bunch of things we want to do. We've got to pick a couple of them, and then other things will pop up. But it's an idea that I do think is really awesome.
So for a sideways idea to that, my suggestion, if you ever implement it, would be to make it like Prestige 4 or 5. So you have to work to actually get that change.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
More suggestions. Go away.
All right, if there's no more questions,
sharks in
thank you all
Vietnam.
very much. We could not do what we do without you, so thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody here.
And get a beanie.
Audience on Twitch, and then once again, join us later today at the Mix. We'll be there. I'll kick you off the roof. Which theater? Showbox Theater.
Yes. So, yeah.
Much disappoint.
Yeah, pretty much as exciting as like getting all your toenails ripped out. But so what do we think with the campaign is gonna be awesome. The VC, I don't know, not a VC faction, Sapper Commandos, I would really like to see like the special forces. Imagine like the Navy SEALs. Imagine having the DLC with Rambo, like the customization, like Rambo.
Yeah.
Like the
running around
bandana.
in the jungle with jeans.
Yeah, jeans and long hair and just
jeans and Madsen and stoners and things.
Yeah. Gee, that would just be so nice with that weaponry and that stuff. Like all kinds of sort of like the M14 with the front grip, the vertical front grip, and all that stuff. That would just be fun as hell. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, this was just as exciting as last year's PAX. Yeah, we did this last year.
Actually, it wasn't the best one when they were when they were gonna show Vietnam footage, but they couldn't, so they just had a loop of killing floor and two very uncomfortable people.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. The Montagnards, that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be hilarious. Yeah.
Montagnards with fucking crossbows and shit. Yeah, that's an awesome idea.
The ultimate asymmetry. You just got a pointy stick.
Yeah.
Like that scene from Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. No riverboats, please. No, please don't.
No boats.
Fucking no. No boats. So yeah, Hapless, any closing remarks here before we close this ridiculousness down?
No, I don't think I can really add anything.
No. So yeah, guys, thank you everybody for watching. This is of course gonna be available on YouTube and yeah, that stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you all, and Hapless and I see you all in the next year for next year's PAX. So fucking hell, yeah, see you.